What's going on, guys? It's Themightydart13, and this is a bit of an international football special. It was just going to be a talk about what needs to change for England against Iceland tonight. I'm obviously filming this on the Monday, and will no doubt be putting my reactions up after the game. Doing it during it's a bit difficult because obviously I'm not at the game. But as it stands, we'll start off with international news, because I get the feeling England is going to be a little bit of a long round for me. But obviously at the same time as the Euros, we've had the Copa America go on, and Argentina lost the final. Chile have won it, and an even bigger news, I suppose you could say. Lionel Messi's retired from international football at 28. You look at this man, he's achieved so much at club level. All he has to show for Argentina is an Olympic gold. You look at the likes of Messi, it's a shame, but you know, he clearly felt that the time was right and all the usual bollocks. Well done to Chile for winning the Copa America. Yeah, that's about it really. I think I believe the final was 1-0. I believe it was 1-0. But I think a few people are sort of like, are a bit, I don't know, it's a bit of a shock really that one of the best players in the world has just retired from international football age 28. I mean, yeah, fuck up, Laurie. It's a bit of a shock, to be honest with you. He's an amazing player. Obviously, he's one of the world's best, and he's retiring age 28 from international. It's a shame, really. But then again, he probably feels the time is right. But oh dear. Anyway, on to what needs to change for England versus Iceland. Yeah. Obviously our last game was against Slovakia, 1-0, 0-0, sorry. And we were poor. Up front anyway, we weren't scoring the goals. I think what Hodgson has to do is go back to the system against Wales. You know, play Wayne Rooney in that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not Rooney's biggest fan, but you know, that team worked against Wales. I still think Vardy and Sturridge have to start. No offence to Kane, he's a fantastic player, but he has not been doing it for England. Really. Really, at the end of the day, I feel also it's a bit of a peeve of mine. Why the fuck, in the Euros, have we had Harry Kane and Ryan Bertrand taking corners, when we have the likes of Wayne Rooney on the pitch, for example, at times, Jordan Henderson, Jack Wilshere, who are midfielders who can put crosses in? Why the fuck are we using our striker, who should be in the box heading them in, and our left back? Whether he's got a good game, it's ridiculous. At the moment, like, I was watching Bertrand, his crosses weren't beating the first man, or if they were, they were just getting headed straight away. It's ridiculous. But I suppose what you've got to say is England need to go back to a team they used against Wales, but up front we need to play Sturridge and Vardy. Sterling, I don't know. It's very much with him. He's a very good player, yes, but he will only have like 1 or 2 good games. I mean, some games he'll be above average, but when he's like red hot, that happens 2 or 3 times a year. And I don't understand. Like, you've got Adam Lallana has played fucking brilliantly for England. I don't think anyone can argue against that. The lad's played really well. He's been quick, he's been chasing shit down. and he's been really working hard, you know, he deserves to stay. No, I'd say stick him out in midfield. Eric Dyer, another player who deserves to play. He's been bloody fantastic. The only question is really, who do you play in left midfield? Or do you just switch to a... Because the thing is with England at the moment, we've had wingers out there and we're not using them. You know, our right and left backs are doing all the attacking runs. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing wrong with like overlap, but surely you should do it. If the right back goes up, then you drop back to cover. But I don't know, it's just Iceland, let's face it, Iceland have got nothing to lose today. And the thing is, you wouldn't expect England to be complacent. I mean, look how many times they've been stunned by a smaller team. But look at them. They're like, to be fair, Wales, we played well, but we weren't, you know, a bit of a poor first half, but after that we came back. Then you fucking look at the Slovakia game, it's just piss poor. You know, England dominating, but had nothing going for them up front. And you can argue that Jamie and Vardy and Sturridge weren't all that, but were they getting the service? That's what you have to ask yourself. But then again, I don't really know. But changes wise, obviously, I'd stay. Much as I hate to say it, I'll stick with Joe Hart in goal. No offence to Heaton or Forster, both very good goalkeepers, but at the moment Hart is our number one. I can't help but feel if Butland had gone to the Euros, which, unlucky really, breaking his leg, after the guy's had such a stellar season and he can't go to this heart wrench and stuff, but surely after the Welsh game, Butland would have gone in ahead of Hart. That's not just... Butland's had a fantastic season. You know, you can't argue that. He's done... Jesus Christ. He's done really well for Stoke this year. And he's proven himself to be a world-class goalkeeper. And he was young. Still only fairly young. But, let's be honest, the back line. I think we've got to stick with the back four we played against Wales. Much as I'd love to see Klein in there, Walker just... I don't know, Walker blows hot and cold for me. I'm not his biggest fan, but at the same time, I do appreciate he's one of our better right backs. Which, to be fair, it is a shame. You know, he is a very solid player. But in fact, Klein is a good player. I cannot argue that. Klein's a fucking good player. But Walker at the moment is doing quite well. Standing away from that midfielder-wise, I hate to say it, but we need to go with a four-man midfield. And maybe look to play someone out on that left. You know, I mean, Sterling's not been great. But you have to say, really, who else are we going to play out on that left midfield role? Unless you push Lallana out there, but then again, push Lallana out wide, who are you going to bring in like, on the right? You have to say Milner is a possibility. Okay, he's more of a central player, but he can play out on the wing if needs be. So, you know, you've got to play the likes of Milner, and I think Milner and Lallana have got to be the way to go. And then up front, Vardy and Sturridge. And then, I think this is the thing with England, I was watching the game. and they were just hoofing the ball, you know. It was a case of, fuck it, let's smash it and see if one of our strikers can bring it down. It's like, yes, Vardy will chase anything. That's Vardy, but, you know, at least give him a fighting chance. Play it along the ground. Sturridge and Vardy are both players. I mean, look at Vardy this year, he's a poacher. Sturridge is honestly a fucking infuriating player to watch because he's very, very good. Sorry. He's very, very good, but at the end of the day, at the same time, he's a bit... He can be... On his day, he can turn the game on its head. I think it's the best way to say it. But Hodgson needs... There is no thing. If we lose to Iceland, it will be embarrassing. You look at the calibre of player we've got. I'm not saying we should hammer Iceland, because I've got too much respect for them for that. But we should beat them. It should be, say, a 2-0 victory to England. But the thing is, that as we're playing at the moment, I can see Iceland springing a surprise on us. You know, I could honestly see Iceland beating them, because against the small nations, England just seem to think, oh, we're England, we're the dog's bollocks, and then go from there, really. It's like... Prediction-wise, I'm going to go 2-1 England, but I don't know. I've just got a gut feeling that we could end up losing. And I'm not being funny, but if we don't lose, Hodgson's got to go. And I think if England do go out to Iceland, every player in that team needs to take a long, hard look at themselves. Because England should not be losing to... Oh, for fuck's sake. England should not be losing to Iceland. You know, I appreciate that underdogs do happen, and sometimes the other team is fired up more. But even then, as a team, England should absolutely, as you control the play, get a couple of... England have to slow the tempo down, play their way, not Iceland. You know. But closing other news, really. I mean, looking elsewhere in the Euros, Belgium go through 4-0 against Hungary. It's a shame. So I like Hungary. You know, it's nice to see them go through. Portugal go through against Croatia. You have to say though, and in the looking more into future games. Oh, I suppose you've got Germany won against the Republic of Ireland as well. But I suppose what you have to look at is potentially England are going to be playing France in the next round after this. Not being funny, but that will be a bloodbath. It's going to be... Well, it's England versus France, and I think we've all... England-France always has a big rivalry, same with England-Germany. But, look at them. France are playing with confidence, with passion at the moment. What can you say, really? And I'll be honest, if England get through tonight, fair enough, they would have done well. But against the French, not optimistic. But, I don't know. So all you can really do is pray with England. You never know, because that's the thing with them. Against the France, if they do get through tonight, and they do end up playing France, then I might be proved wrong and we might come out and beat them. But obviously in the St Albans video, I think Dan's one, Dan, I think, I jokingly said England were going to beat Germany in the final on penalties. And I stuck by that prediction, but I'm not being funny. I didn't expect us to draw 2 out of our 3 games in the group. I was expecting 1 draw. Alright, I'm glad we beat the Welsh, but you know, you've got Bale coming out and saying, oh, it's always nice to finish ahead of the English. Well, yeah, it is. And fair play to Bale. But we've been shit. No beating around the bush. England have been shit. But then again, Iceland's a big chance for them to show that they're not complacent about, you know, they're not going to be complacent. So I'm going to leave this video here because I want to, literally this would end up being about 3 hours long. You know, thanks for watching, guys. Obviously, leave your predictions. If the thing is, I don't know when I'm going to upload this. So I'll try and get this uploaded before the match. But obviously, guys, you know, I'll start uploading this when I get in, so hopefully it'll go up before the England match. But I can only hope. But anyway, you know, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, really, that's all I've got to say. Just come on, England. Obviously, my home nation, I support them. But you do have to wonder what's going to happen. But anyway, you know, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share. Go check out Ryan's blog, or Ryan and Josh's blog, I should say. J&R Tech Reviews. That have now got a tech, well, it's not a tech support, but effectively any problems with tech you've got, then obviously go on our site. There's a little tab, you click on that and it's just underneath the home bar, because you've got home, tech support and then about us. Click on that. Obviously then we'll try and, well, I'll try and help you the best I can. All I do is proofread and make not editorial things on it. But, you know, go check it out. It is well written. I'm not just saying that because, you know, but some good articles on there, obviously branching out into tech support, and they're both very clued up lads. You know, they're quite clever, so, you know, go show them some love. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You know, love to all of you out there, and, you know, stay safe. Peace out, my friends.